Man, you gotta check out this Me Too video. It's the best thing I've ever seen. They're up to 1 million viewers in 2 days. That's just amazing.
Words are the most powerful weapon on this planet, known as Earth.
Tonight on Kiwi's Got Talent. Anger. Frustration.
What's wrong this time?
Can Nick keep it together to make it through the semi-finals and come out victorious? The prize, $1 million. And the opportunity to see an action movie made by a crack team of professionals.
Right, before we get down to even reviewing the footage that you've done so far, I have seen hide nor hear of any paperwork to speak of. I've seen no script so far, not even a draft yet, you know. No technical operational. What about the extras you were going to get? I've heard nothing from you about that, you know. Teamwork, you haven't even got a team. I could go on, you know, I could go on, but I'm not gonna, you know. There's no way I'm gonna look at your footage until I've seen some bloody paperwork from you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you've come from a huge budget film like I have, I've just finished The War of the Stars Volume 7, I've done all the paperwork, I've planned months in advance, you know, I've prepared everything. You can't do it like you're doing just ad-lib, you just sit down in front of the camera and away you go. You've got to have stuff prepared in advance, your shots all written down and planned. Go away, make yourself a storyboard, write it all out, do all the camera angles, come back to me with the paperwork and I'll be happy to look at it. Even though you're just doing a basic flick on a budget of £1,000, you know, I'm not seeing what I need to see, and that's just where I'm at the moment. I don't want to do any paperwork, that's so boring. Why do I need to plan anything? I can just work it out all in my head, I don't need to put it on paper. I'm a genius, I'm brilliant. I don't need a script, I can make anything up whenever I want to. Now, I've written a few notes about my thoughts on your work so far. First of all, I think you need to buck up your ideas, matey Jim. I don't think you're doing a very good job at all. In fact, I have written me a list of all the feelings I have towards you about your effort so far. Unwanted, unneeded, useless, hopeless, worthless, pathetic, meaningless. I think you've got some abandonment issues that you need to deal with, matey Jim. That's how I feel about the effort that you've showed me in this semi-final so far. I mean, I have just come off filming The Rings of the Lords Volume 4. And the prize that comes with the £1 million is also the opportunity to see me directing a film in its entirety. And I don't see how you can possibly want to throw something like that away while you are in your youth and you are starting off in this big industry, and I have got a band of films around me belt. I think that's more experience than you can handle at the moment, matey potato. Well, forget about it then. I don't know. I'm trying to put across this thing that I'm going insane, and I just, you know, I don't know how to do that. I don't know what you need to try and visualize something like that, you know, you're slipping away from reality and you're slipping into this whole bizarre fantasy world, and how do you put that across on camera? I don't know. I've told you 100 times how to do it. Just write it down on paper, plan it out, put a storyline to it, you know, write a storyboard.
get your ideas together in your head and focus on one thing at a time, and you'll get through it. It's as simple as that. You just need to use the time you spend all you playing your computer games, use that time and just write out your little ideas and put them down on paper. That's all you need, isn't it?
It is, yes, and also have a baseline to what you want your movie to be about, your documentary, your movie, and stuff like that. Like I said to you earlier on, that you need a storyline. You know, if you're going to chop and change from one subject to another, you're going to get people confused.
Got that guy in from America to do the soundtrack for the thing, and he charged a hell of a lot. And I had to pay for his bloody ticket to get him over here. What else am I supposed to do? So I got a call from this guy. He says, can you put a few tunes together for our theme song and maybe show the audience a bit or two about writing music and writing songs and how you put them together. I was playing through some old tunes, you know, that I did, especially one with Clapton at Woodstock and Hendrix there at Live Aid. I thought, you know, I might put the two together, you know. This particular chord we did with the Cream, you know, on Disraeli Gears. And I thought, it sounds real nice, you know.
And that's when I wrote Sea Breeze.
Why don't I just get you to dress up funny and put this puppet on your hand and have a conversation with him? Do something really stupid.
We're all your true friends. You don't have any real friends, only pretend friends. They're all against you, you know. They're all after you. They're all against you. They want you dead.
You want me to dress up in a pink outfit and talk to a stupid little frog? Where does that fit in?
What if I just get you to paint my face like one of those guys, and I'll pick up a guitar and, you know, like do a guitar solo and try and be funny somehow?
Come on and shock me. Come together.
Where does playing the guitar dressed up like Ace Frehley, where does that fit in? What are you going to use it for? What's the actual storyline?
Well, how the bloody hell would I know? I'm trying to make the storyline as though you're on a journey with this person that's slowly slipping away into madness. So you're following through life with a camera somehow, and the thoughts that he thinks are delusional, and you know, that's how he lives his life, and so you've got to somehow portray that.
I don't know, sometimes he just pisses me off, that's all. I mean, I help him out as much as I can, but he can be so irritating sometimes, you know, it just annoys me. And I have to do all the dishes around here. I've got to clean up after him all the time. I cook his meals. And what does he give me in return? Just headaches. Major headaches. I've got a problem with this. I need help with this. I don't know how to do this. He can't even make a phone call without my advice. It just gets so...
All I need is a big huge canvas and just put all my ideas up on that canvas and, you know, and work with them all and try and mould and create something out of the whole lot. That's what I need to do to bring it back to a single point, because my whole mind's a bloody scattered mess. My whole mind is all over the place, all up in the air and scrambled. I just need your help.
I think they both need a bit of work, as in counselling, because they seem to have the difficulties of communicating with each other. And Nick seems to have a problem of being able to do things around the house. Sister seems to spend more time chasing hand and foot after him, which is a bit sad. But just talking to him over the last few years, I find that he has a mental disorder, if you like to use the word, where he seems to be a bit slack on understanding instructions and comprehending directions on how to do things, which is basically the same thing. Nicholas seems to be a very dominating and controlling person, with a bit of an outburst attitude on things now and then. Seems to speak a mind on things, which gets into a lot of trouble. We've had a few clashes on that. But apart from that, no, I find them two nice people. I wouldn't put them down in a sense to say they're a pair of idiots or anything like that. I mean, I love them just as much as I would love the next person I would meet, because they do have a lot of love and caring to give to people when they need it, and that's hard to get from some people.
Look, there's only another 3 months to go. I've got to finish this bloody thing. The screening's in November. I've told everybody to come, so they're expecting to see something when they get there, so I've got to finish this. You know, otherwise I'm not going to get that piece of paper to say I've finished the course. I've got my mates giving me ideas, giving me the script. I've had this one storyboard the whole bloody thing out. I still don't know what I'm doing. What the hell was that all about?